Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to learn about weather and safety procedures. So we're going to go through 4 different severe weather storms and then the safety procedures we should take during them to make sure everybody's safe. So you guys just did your QFD. How is a tornado formed? Who wants to tell me how a tornado is formed?
Isn't it when colder and hot air form together, it starts to make a little sound like a bubble?
You're exactly right. So it's cold and hot air forming together. So in your comp books, just take the notes of just the definition. So a tornado is a funnel-shaped column of violent rotating winds. So how a tornado is formed, it's when the warm, moist air, and it's after like a really big thunderstorm, so they call them supercell thunderstorms. So it's the cold air from the thunderstorm meets with the warm air from the ground, causing the winds to rotate. And just like in this picture, as they rotate, the hot air rises, causing the rotating winds to form in a vertical position, causing a tornado.
So just write tornado.
Just write the definition of the tornado and don't worry about the rest. I will explain it to you. So a vortex. The vortex is the motion of air rotation rapidly around the center. So the vortex is just the center of the spinning motion. So that's just what it's called. It's just called a vortex. And the force that makes the cold air and hot air twirl together is called centrifugal force. That's just the force that causes it to rotate together. Give me a thumbs up if all of you guys got just the definition of tornado. Everybody got it? Okay. So you guys could just listen on this part. Here's some of the really cool facts about tornadoes. So there's this place called Tornado Alley, and it's in the Midwest, and that's where most of the tornadoes occur. They could occur other places, but this is where the majority of them occur. And then the wind speed, it ranges from 40 miles per hour to 370 miles per hour, which is really fast. So this is called the Fujita scale, and basically this is how they scale tornadoes. So it can either be an F0 or an F5. So the F0 is the really low winds. It's not a very big tornado. They're kind of small. It's about 40 miles per hour. It could tear down some trees and some fences and some dirt and stuff. But as soon as it gets to like an F5, that's when it starts tearing down houses and moves cars. And that's about 379 miles per hour to 400 miles per hour winds coming through there. So the bigger the tornado gets is from the debris that it picks up. And debris is like going to be the houses, the fence posts, and stuff. So the tornado kind of engulfs all that stuff, making the tornado bigger. And the duration could last most of them last for 10 minutes, especially the small ones, but the big ones could even last up to an hour. And the deaths are about 500 deaths per year. That's around the average. It could be more, could be less, but it's about 500 deaths per year from tornadoes. So safety in a tornado. Raise your hand and tell me what do you guys do in a tornado? Like school procedure, what would you do?
Go under the desk.
Go under the desk, okay? What do you think?
Away from windows and doors.
That's a big one, right? Get away from windows. A tornado could shatter those windows very quickly. You need to get away from tornadoes. What's another big thing? So the tornado safety is watch for signs. Some of the big signs are tornadoes could sound like freight trains is what it says. So like really loud, thought of an emergency plan, where to meet if a tornado happens, what do we do, where do we go? So the big
on the trees.
You hold on to trees, that tree's probably going to be lifted up really quick. Okay, so we are going to start with the tornado activity. I know this is kind of like for younger kids, but it's a great representation of how a tornado works. So I am going to put materials on your desk. Just leave them right here until I give you further instruction.
I have them on.
Zoe, why don't you hit the light?
is what we are going to do is we're going to create a tornado in a bottle. So is what I want one person to get the bottle that has the water in it. I have glitter. I know you guys just have food coloring. But if you guys can put a few drops of food coloring, about 4 or 5, it just depends how light or dark the color is, into the bottle with the water. So put a couple drops to make it colorful, make it pretty, so we can see it. That's probably good. The red is really good. As soon as you do that, I gave everybody a plastic piece. So I want you to screw the plastic piece on your bottle that has the water in it. And once you guys are done with that, give me a thumbs up. Once you guys have that part down.
That white thing has to come off too.
Give me a thumbs up when you guys got it. Okay, so if you got that, I want you to take your empty bottle and go ahead and put it on top and screw it in.
They still have that one piece, the white piece. Oh, there they are.
Oh yeah, the white pieces are off. Oh, they have it.
Yeah.
You got one.
Get it?
So once you guys get it, I want you to turn it over. Now this is going to require two
Blow air in
people.
them.
One person needs to hold it in the center, and the other person needs to put their hand up here and turn it in a rotation. And it's going to form a tornado.
You put more food coloring. You don't have to take that off. Just throw it in there.
Hold it here. There it goes. You have, okay, you put your hand on top, on the very top, and rotate it really fast. Oh, it's leaking here. You guys take mine.
Say how much.
That's fine. Put it in. Do it.
If you could just record a couple, of the groups kind of closely, and then you can stop recording.
There it is. There's your tornado. So why don't you hold the bottom and you do the top? You hold the bottom and you grab it from top and do it. He's holding the bottom, you grab the top. Twirl it. Twirl it. This one's doing it. And then you could just press pause.
Eye of the storm, so the very center of the storm is really calm. You made thumbs up when you guys just got the definition of hurricane. You guys could shorten it.
So if they found out a way where you could just like sit in the center of that, you could like totally live.
Yeah, you would be completely safe.
Oh my. Like sit there.
You just sit in the middle of that and you survive?
Yeah, the center of the storm is completely calm.
What the heck? That's crazy. Except for the dust is flying around. Just dive in the
Yeah, but I mean, it's not gonna be as bad as what you're actually in there. Okay, everybody got just the definition? Give me a thumbs up.
Joe, you got it?
Everybody good? Couple more seconds?
Put your chair down, please.
And you guys could shorten the definition, paraphrase it.
How calm is it? Is it like right now in this room? Or is it like in the United States wind?
I'm not sure the scale of how calm it is, but if you're in the middle of the hurricane, that is the calmest part, so I'm not sure. It's anywhere from 74 miles per hour to 154 miles per hour. So the wind isn't as bad as a tornado, but the hurricane unleashes more than 2.4 trillion gallons of water a day. So as long as it lasts. So the way, and anything that you're gonna need, candles, go to a secure area with storm shutters and with area with no windows, just like the same thing as a tornado. Don't be next to windows. Because windows are activity. It's not going to be one for every person, but if you guys want to calmly just come gather around here
The light says it, Jose.
and then just push in your chair. So we learned about the eye of the storm, right? So the eye of the storm is the calmest place. So have you guys ever been in a swimming pool and made a whirlpool?
Yes.
Has anybody ever did that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's kind of what we're gonna do. So if one person wants to stick their hand in here and create a whirlpool, anybody want to?
I have
No,
electronics
nobody?
in my arm.
You wanna do it?
Isaiah will.
Okay,
I'm not afraid of water.
go ahead.
I'm not afraid of water.
You act like a cat sometimes.
What I do is just have it.
Okay, yeah, as soon as she's done, you're gonna drop it right in the center. Okay, that should be good. Oh, okay, wait, do it again. It has to go a little faster, sorry.
Man,
Okay, that's good, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, what happened to the ping pong ball? Did it go around in a circle or did it pretty much stay in the center?
it's kind of going like.
Okay, let's do it one more time, because that one was kinda, just want to do it.
Sorry.
Okay, drop it right in the center. Okay, so it stayed pretty much in the center, right? It's kind of like the eye of the storm, so it's gonna stay completely in the center. And like they said, with the hurricane, the biggest safety procedure too is if it's really calm, like say if you hear nothing else and it's really calm, don't get out of your house because you're in the eye of the storm right now. As soon as that passes, it's gonna get way worse. So that's a big thing. So if you think it stopped, it probably didn't stop. You're just gonna be in the eye of the storm. Series of giant waves, basically. And they're formed from either a earthquake beneath the earth, so the plates move, or undersea landslides, or by volcanic eruption. Very rarely it could be formed by a meteor impact, but mostly they're by earthquakes. So kind of like how we had the tornado alley, the Ring of Fire is a place in the Pacific Ocean where most tsunamis occur. So if you're near that area or somewhere near, you're gonna have a lot of tsunamis. Everybody go with that definition? That was a short one. Everybody good? So some more, tsunamis are kind of interesting. So some more facts is the speed of tsunami could get up to
Put it away,
600 miles
Justin.
per hour. So that wave coming at you could be at like 600 miles per hour. That's why tsunamis are so dangerous. And
Show me
it
your
could
notes.
last for several hours.
Where's tsunami?
But so it's how it works is it could last for several hours,
We just
but
did
the waves
tsunami.
come within like different increments. So a big train of waves can come every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every hour, but they keep coming for several hours. So you're not gonna have a constant. It's gonna be like a big train of waves. You're gonna wait 5 to 10 minutes, then another big train of waves. So on average, it's about almost 8,000 deaths per year from tsunamis. They destroy a lot of things and do kill and harm a lot of people. So tsunami safety. The big thing about tsunami is flooding. It's been a while. So you guys are kind of familiar with a blizzard, but a blizzard can be pretty severe too. It's just a severe snowstorm. And how they
Blizzard,
form
all
is
you have to
when
do is
warm
what a
air
blizzard is.
rises over the cold air and it forms precipitation. So a blizzard is different than just a snow stays a long time. Huh? Well, it might. It just depends on the severity of the blizzard. And the deaths aren't too bad. It's about 28 deaths per year, and that's mostly because of either frostbite or freezing and car accidents, because people do try and drive in this stuff. The safety during a blizzard is the most harm is you're going to be snowed in. So no driving, no going anywhere. So you're going to want an emergency kit. You're going to want a supply of food, especially if it lasts for 4 weeks and you can't leave your house. Exit ticket. I want you guys just to write, you can even write in your composition books. I want you to write one of which storm was most interesting to you and why. So I want you to tell me and kind of add what it is, give kind of definition of what it is, and tell me why do you think it's so interesting? What was so, maybe kind of tell me, and I'll turn the lights on that so you guys can see if you guys have the definition.
I'm not doing you, I just got your